Before we get into the video, here's a few shenanigans from the whole crew.
Oh, perfect timing.
No.
Oh, here we go.
Am I dead? Cause it just
Is it thunderstorming? I wonder.
Yes.
Hold on, let me try.
I am
It is?
rip-tiding right now. Hell yeah.
Is it thunderstorming or just raining?
It's raining.
It's time to knock bones out the air. Actually,
You
no.
can't hit me.
Oh, dude, I'll play that game right now.
Oh,
If you guys want to try to shoot at me, I'll play.
Yeah, shoot at us. We're both flying through the air right now.
he just vanished. What the heck? I'm probably gonna go get a Riptide Trident. So, yeah, I'll be back.
I'm probably gonna go. Okay, to make yourself fly faster. Okay, go on your analog stick, right? If you want to fly like you know like that. What you're gonna want to do is go as high as you can with it. And then
I know my roller's here. He is like, oh, I got dibs on bones.
I'm still I'm just swarming around the thing, so I don't know how long it's gonna be till y'all hit me.
can you guys help me get a Riptide?
Come on, go!
Right.
Me?
Bones
Okay,
has all the enchanting books for it.
Who does?
Bones.
Bones.
Get a
Roller,
chase
do you
here.
hate Bones?
What?
Do you hate Bones?
Probably
Pretty
used to.
Redstone skills, yeah.
Hey.
I keep working your aim, fucking hell. I'm trying to get you to craft into a tree at this point.
You already did.
I'm a pro at Elytra. You can
Stop
try
lying
and
to
hit
yourself.
me.
If you're a pro, then shoot bones at the sky for me.
Okay, you got
Yeah.
it. Just let me get everything set up here. Okay, where is he? Come here, Broken. You know you want to. You know you wanna. Where are you? Where is he?
Oh, I see you, okay.
You die?
No, I just roller was just like, oh, I see ya. So I fucking moved. Ah, go!
He's dead. 99 bones.
I see you, Bones. Now you can't lose the Elytra Master.
Jeez, I'm missing out on the fun.
But he's near spawn, I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there he is, I see him. Right there, he's flying right at spawn.
No. To be honest, I don't think Win should have mod. To be honest. I don't think anyone should have mod. I think Bones should just be the, you know, basic.
Wait for it to start running.
What, do we play this game every time? Every time it rains?
No.
Now it's just a war between you and me.
Bones has a beautiful, ugly ass, beautiful character.
Yeah.
It's not me. I'm not puking yet. You guys can't hear it, but
Oh, wow! Holy shit! Oh, that did some
What'd you
damage. That did some. Woo! I was down to 3 hearts. I don't have my helmet on. That's.
oh, stupid. What?
Oh, no. Okay, come on. Oh, no, my Elytra's gonna...
Jesus!
Shut up, Isaac!
That's twice you've hit me now. Dude!
Yeah.
Right in the middle of spawn, really?
Isaac.
Well, your house is here though. So
Yeah, I know.
Isaac,
I'm
come
good.
challenge the
Roller,
I'm
come
gonna
on,
be overdoing
dude, really? Dude, come on, fool. Really?
Don't call me that, man.
What happened?
Wins. What's happening?
Alright, I've got my kill, I'm happy now.
Keep Bones from getting his stuff.
No, don't do that. Come on.
Do
Get
it.
it, get it, get it. Jump it, jump it.
Hey, asshole, give me my stuff.
Got you.
Good luck, bitch. Good fucking luck.
Come on, fool.
How did I know that?
Oh my God, Wins! You just stole my bones
Come on.
kill.
This is like
Okay.
the best day of my life at this point. It's like the best day of the server.
Okay.
He's right there. Yeah.
Oh, he's ender pearling. He's ender
Don't
pearling.
kill him. I said don't kill him. I'm bringing something
I just
to him.
killed myself.
You take my privileges away, I will leave.
There's something down there.
Yeah, if you take
You let him in?
We'll just leave him. We'll just
Dude,
leave
I'm
the
trapped
ground.
inside my base.
What the heck?
I've got a present for you. I've got a lovely present for you.
Fuck, we're
Ah.
just regular guys.
I got a little present for you.
I was gonna give
Come
you
at
the stuff
both.
back,
No!
but-
Jesus.
Aw.
Oh, you just smacked a roller. Oh. Oh crap. Oh, there's a
I didn't hit you.
bones. Oh,
Damn.
Wins is out.
Fucking shoot me, you bitch.
Wins is out. Wins is out.
Wow.
I'm out.
Well,
I
You
failed.
can have your stuff back, man.
oh my gosh, give me your Xbox.
So, is that the end of Dragon Bros?
No, I think there's 2 people left.
It's always so much fun playing with my friends on the server, but let's get back to the episode. What's up, everybody? It's Broken Bones here, and welcome back to another episode here on the KRUSTYKRAFT server. Today is episode 24, I believe, and today we've got quite a mess on our hands. We got this huge project here at Spawn that we did, and that's, what did I... Will you be mine? I guess Valentine's Day is coming up, and British Lads is passing out Valentine's Day cards. That's pretty funny. So anyways, we need to go ahead and get started on cleaning up the server. We've got tons and tons of stuff to clean up, not only here at Spawn, but also at my base and all around the server. Well, part of this cleanup isn't just items. We need to go ahead and actually take care of the nether too. All the signs need to be kind of updated. We have a bunch of people living in places where we don't know, and that's what these signs are for. But we got a bunch of people living here, but even my sign, where's my sign at? A good place to start, I think, is this wood farm. We've got tons of shulker boxes here with just items just laying about. We could put these saplings in my underground shop, the little pot shop that we made. We could get a lot of these shulker boxes here unloaded and use them for storage. Look at that. There's a bunch of ender pearls, a bunch of sticks. All this stuff that we could have on our base and have shulker boxes that we could use for storage. I mean,
I might have accidentally froze the water.
what water? Why? You got Frostwalker on?
Yeah.
Dude, are you serious now?
We have ender pearls.
Yeah, but now how am I gonna get it back up here? You ender pearl down and you fix this. Go do that. Is that Isaac?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now do you...
Again? What the
No, swearing.
Now how are you gonna get up here? Yeah, you flew up here and died. Oh my goodness, dude. Well, Isaac's had quite a rough time. He just froze this water, and we replaced it. And yeah, I came down here and flew and came in for a crash landing and lost all of his stuff. But he's on his way back into the end right now, so he's going to come pick it up. And I've put the water in here so he can get back up. But I've also got some more progress. We were able to go ahead and get most of the items that were in these chests out of here. And so now we've just got a little bit of bone meal left for the farm. We've got some more bone meal in these chests over here, so we can put these inside the farm. And the rest of the shulker boxes here are filled up with items that we're going to go ahead and take back to the base. Well, after that cleanup, we've been able to go ahead and collect a few extra shulker boxes out of there. We got quite a few shulker boxes. We're coming down out of the tree farm, and I just noticed I don't have my elytra, and I don't know where it is. And since we're here in the end, I think we should probably go get a few and enchant a few so we have an extra.
I just died.
You died?
Dude, I died.
Really, fool? British lad just died? You just landed in all your stuff?
Guess I'm not a dragon, bro.
I totally came out of the end, not realizing that there was no other way out of the wood farm, so we missed getting an elytra, but we are now in the nether, and I was looking at the signs, and I believe that some of our shulker boxes here have some wood stuff in them, and I would imagine some of that wood stuff might be signs, and I know we have got tons of sticks, so we should be able to make some signs and actually go ahead and fix up the nether signs here and get everything reposted, but that's going to require me going down through the tunnel, seeing who all lives there, writing it all down, and then coming back here and fixing up the signs. Wow, somebody's actually made me a heart. I guess that's rather appropriate since Valentine's Day is coming up. And that's kind of cool. And so anyways, we're back here at the base, and that's because I decided to go ahead and drop these shulker boxes off down here. And I know I've got a ton of signs on my base, and I'm not totally sure if we have signs in these shulker boxes. So we're going to go ahead and start unloading here. We don't need to place on the empty ones, just the ones that are full of stuff. So I think we need to go ahead and get this situated first. We'll get the signs, we'll go back in the nether.
You know what I was gonna do?
Huh.
I was going to put a dragon head with the curse of binding on you. I went to put it in the dispenser, and I put it on my head.
Don't you dare.
Don't I dabble? That was so perfectly executed as well.
Yeah, shoot it with an arrow, Bones. Yeah, like I'm stupid. Well, I clearly saw British lad putting this here. That's without doubt. And I definitely don't want to blow up my base, so I'm not going to be hitting this. And I'm pretty sure TNT is off. That's good. But now we have this issue with having this ender crystal here, and I think I need to remove the obsidian out from it, or you know what? I'm pretty sure if TNT is off, you can just hit it. So I'm going to take a risk. Let's see. I think I'll go ahead and hit it with a bow. We're going to hit it with a bow. I'm going to hit it from back here so that way I don't die. We'll see what happens. Oh, I need an arrow. Almost forgot. Let's see. I want to see if I'm right. I'm pretty sure TNT's off. TNT is off. Good. Nothing blew up. Nothing happened. Good. I'm pretty sure that we have an overabundance of sticks just by looking at this. And also, too, I believe a lot of this is also filling up with sticks. And actually, that's not too bad. There's a few sticks in there. But I believe... looks like we've actually cleaned out most of that of sticks. But nonetheless, we got a ton of sticks. So I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and toss all of these into the trash can here. So we're just going to get rid of all of these and then continue on. While I was cleaning up, I noticed that we had a few other shulker boxes up here that looks like they could use cleaning out, and we could use those for extra storage. I actually just found 2 shulker boxes of saddles, and here's one right here in my inventory, and I just emptied this one into that chest. And I don't think there's Irish Lad. It's Frosty. I don't think we need any more saddles, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these over here in our trash can again. Is Frosty in the party?
I think so.
Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, I can't believe Irish Lad, of all people, just came over here and tried to do that to me again. Last time he did that to me was in, like, I want to say, Season 5 of KRUSTYKRAFT, right at the beginning of the season. And I think I was actually excavating the farms down below, if you guys remember that. I don't know if you guys remember that way back when, but yeah, I believe Irish Lad did that to me before. So, but yeah, he actually just killed himself that time. Nothing happened to me. I took a little bit of damage, but nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work because we've got a few more things that we still need to put away. Here's Irish Lad again here, and British Lad himself, and what else is that, Night Bat? Oh, it seems like I've got a bunch of people just following me and just trolling me. But nonetheless, after that last cleanup, we were able to go ahead and get all these shulker boxes all cleaned out, which is very nice. Plus, I believe we have a bunch more in there as well. This was empty before we started. So yeah, I believe this side is your side. So yeah, if you want to just go through and take note of all the different tunnels that are in there, figure out who lives there, and then I'm going to do the same thing on my side and get this going. Well, that's cool. Irish Lad's going to help me with this. I'm going to take care of my side, which is this side right here, and that means that we need to go down here and take note of all the different tunnels that are here, like Chops and Pinkman. That's the same person, but Real Life Mike and Chops take that C4 map, so I don't think their name is up here. Is it? Let's see. Os Greatest, Dragon Man, Lil Bren, Ted, Fun and Games. Nope, it's not up there. So, therefore, yeah, all this needs to be taken into account. We need to go down here, see whose tunnels are down here, and put them all on a list. Well, I now have my list of all the tunnels that are in this nether hub here. And now we need to go out to the front, out here by spawn, and go ahead and put up a bunch of signs. Signs are now done. Everything that we know about all the maps is pretty much on here. Obviously, we have things like Little Bren, who we don't have a map number for. All the other maps we have a map number. But there's a few things that I'm not sure what the map numbers are, but we could always break these and change them later and make sure that they're right. But nonetheless, everything is done, so that's very nice. On both sides. This side is kind of lopsided, because on this side of the nether hub, there's not many tunnels, but there's just a few. But on this side, it's quite populated. So we've got all that done, and we've moved this side over here. That was for the nether fortress up there. So things are moving right along. But now we're going to go ahead and move on. I think we're going to go over to the... we need to go back to my base. So we're over here at spawn. Oh, that's what we have. We have a bunch of shulker boxes here. We need to actually go ahead and get rid of all these boxes here. Go ahead and load everything up and take it back to my base. Well, we've gone ahead and collected everything, or so I thought. Apparently we had a little bit more. But nonetheless, we're breaking up all these chests, and I might as well break that one too. That one's pretty much empty. But nonetheless, we're almost done picking up everything, and we've put everything in all these shulker boxes, so we can go ahead and take it back to our base. But we've actually placed down quite a few extra shulker boxes that we didn't need. We've only used this many, and we haven't used all of these. Yeah, I've even got more shulker boxes out here as well, so we're going to go ahead and pick up these. That's a bunch of stone. That's a bunch of sea lanterns. I was running around town looking for any other shulker boxes, and I see this chest sitting here with just a bunch of random stuff in it. So I think we're going to go ahead and take it, because it's really nothing important. It's just a bunch of building blocks, but I think it was used to build this, and this is done. So we're going to go ahead and clean this up as well, and go ahead and put all this stuff inside of this chest here, and put it inside of a shulker box. Here are the shulkers of dirt that Roller Gamer helped us out with, which is, got even some more random stuff in there. I think I need to go ahead and put some of this stuff in there, as well. I don't really want to lose it, so I guess we'll put that in there. We'll put that in there. Those are a couple things that I don't need, and I should have enough space. And actually, I should have just enough space with that. We have 3 extra spots. Well, after grabbing that, it's time to go back to my base. We've got everything around spawn, which is good. And look at how many shulker boxes we've got. British lad brought some boxes over too. He's got all of these, and on top of all the ones that I brought right here. So we've got quite a few shulker boxes, plus all the empty ones that we brought over. They don't have anything in them. But now I need to go ahead and sort through all of these. There's a bunch of random items in each and every one of them. So we need to go ahead and empty all of these and put everything away. Well, we've put quite a bit away. We've actually got through a lot of these shulker boxes, and what's left are shulker boxes filled of all the same thing. So as you can see, there's a bulk amount of whatever's in these shulker boxes. And that's what they all have in common. Different things, but there's quite a few of whatever they've got. Problem is that we're running out of storage space. I mean, look at this. The stone is literally filling up. All the other storage spaces are filling up. And it's getting to the point now where we might have to do something with our storage system, especially the wood. The wood's completely full all the way from top to bottom. I think this is the only chest that actually has any more space in it. And that one has just a little bit. But yeah, we're starting to run out of room. I think the only solution here is to turn these chests sideways, but in order to do that, these chests are mostly full. These items are going to go everywhere. So, in order to try to keep things not disorganized and keep things running smoothly, I think I'm only going to do it one chest at a time. But in order to do that, I kind of need to get, like, back there. So I think what we need to do is we actually need to go ahead and build a little tunnel back there. Because if I remember correctly, yes, this is all hollow. This is all kind of built in. So we're going to have to make some room back there and put in some more chests. So just digging out behind these chests. There we go. If we can go ahead and get that in there. Now we need to go just basically enclose this whole area so we can actually go ahead and leave it kind of decorated. I don't want it all nasty looking, like with this terracotta sitting right there. Things are getting a little bit messy. We're trying to break these chests out and replace them in the right order. So as you can see, we've got stuff flying out kind of a little bit over here. But that's okay because this is something that needs to be done. And I believe that chest is full now. We need to go ahead and take this chest out. Go ahead and break this and place in a couple more facing this direction right here. We're going to go ahead and fill this up. I believe this is with just cobblestone. There we go. Spam click all that in there. But yeah, this is what we got to do for all these 4 chests. We got to get this done. There we go. This is the next one. That's more stuff. So we need to go ahead and break this one. Just like that. Place in a chest here. Let's go ahead and put this in. And then basically just spam click all these items back inside. Ah, yes, we've got so much more storage now. These are full over here, but these are completely empty. We still need to put a sign on it and go ahead and label it. There we go, there's our sign. Now we got stone and cobble. And with this being my last and final transfer of items over into the storage area, I believe that is all these shulker boxes emptied. Except for these 2. We have ender pearls in this one, which I think I'm going to keep them in there because the shulker box is labeled that. And I'm going to use that for my end chest. And then over here we have all these saplings. These I wanted to deliver down to the slums, down in my little pot shop. While I was cleaning up all my shulker boxes, I noticed this one over here. There's really no need for all this stuff to be in here. We can go ahead and clean all this out and transfer it over. Wow. Just look at how many shulker boxes we have now. Here we are at my pot shop here in the slums. This is a pretty cool little spot. I don't know if you guys remember me building this, but this was a neat little place. This is pretty cool looking. I can't believe I built that place. Kind of neat. So here's the pot shop, and this is what we have here. I think I was actually supposed to not close that, but anyways, we have a few saplings in here because I figured they look like different strains of weed, nonetheless. But we got slime balls in there. What we got slime balls in there for? And with these 3 being the last bit, that is the end of all the saplings in there. So we're gonna go ahead and break this, go and head on back. And I don't think we've been charging anybody for any of these. Looks like some people actually came back and took some of them. I've just come back to my base, and I see this elytra here sitting in this box, which reminds me, we need to actually go ahead and get some more, and this one's not even enchanted. I thought before we went anywhere else it'd be a good idea to come down here and get some mending books to go ahead and put mending on our elytra. So that's about the only mending book that I can get, I think, at a time. And we don't have any on breaking here, which is rather unfortunate, but I think I have another way of getting it. So I've come down here to the end to try to get some XP, and look at that, I'm already at level 30. I need to actually go ahead and see if we can enchant this elytra here and see what'll happen. See what happens if we... I don't have any, I forgot that you need... I forgot that you need lapis to enchant stuff. Oh my god. Look at this. We have 2 in our duping box. That's it. Well, I guess I need to go ahead and dupe some. We got a crafting bench right here. We can make a little duping station. Well, we got ourselves 2 stacks now. That's pretty good. And if we go and put that back, I don't think I have enough room for that, though. We're going to have to go ahead and shove that right in there. We got 3 extra pieces, which should be enough for a little bit of enchanting that we got to do. Let's go ahead and break that, put that back in here. There we are. Then we can go ahead and craft this stuff into regular old lapis and see what we can do in this enchanting table here. Let's see if we can actually enchant this elytra here and do some good for ourselves. Let's see what we can do. If we do that... Why doesn't any of these options pop up? Can we not enchant? Can we not enchant an elytra? Yeah, look at this. Here's some regular old diamond boots. You can enchant these. All you need is 3 pieces of lapis lazuli, I think. Yeah, and they all light up. Look at that. You can't enchant an elytra. Look at this. You just can't do it. It just can't be done. So, I guess the other option that we have is we can take some of these books. Let's see what we can do here if we do this. And see if we can get some of these... Piercing 3. I want, like, unbreaking. Need unbreaking and mending. Well, this is pretty lame. I've got a pile of books here that do me no good, and I've spent quite a bit of time gathering levels and just enchanting books for no reason. It's really starting to take its toll, and I've only got 1 book left. And I've got all these bookshelves that I could do, but this is really not efficient. So I've come back here to try something. I have an idea, because not all these guys are properly labeled. Some of these guys don't even have any good trades. And I'm thinking, I know that you can break and replace this lectern thing and they change their trades. I'm thinking I might give that a try and see what other trades we can come up with. This guy right here, for example, Protection 4, this guy doesn't sell Protection 4. He sells Bane of Arthropods 5 and Bane of Arthropods 4. Nobody uses Bane of Arthropods. I just happen to find some stone brick slabs laying around in my ender chest to make sure that this guy doesn't get out while we're doing this. So let's see here. If we break this... We'll collect it, and we can replace it, and then his trades change? No? Is that not how that works? I thought that's how this works. If you break this, he goes back to being a regular worker, and if we replace it, he goes back to being a librarian, but he doesn't change his trades? How do you get him to change their trades? I thought you could do that. I think I know what it is. Thing is that you can change their profession, but then they lose their trades. But then when they become that profession again, they're no longer level 5 like this guy is. This guy's probably leveled up all the way. Level 5, yep. And, yeah, that means that you can't change their trades unless you change their profession. Why do villages have to be so tough now? They used to be so simple. And just keep in mind, every time I've come down here this episode, there hasn't been a boat. So I've been literally running down this whole pathway to get over to Nine Angels base. Right over here at Dragonman's base, which is right around the corner from Nine Angels base, there's a boat sitting in his path. I could have used that the whole time. Can you believe this? Out of all these books, in all these chests, there isn't one unbreaking book. I literally found 1 mending book, and that's this mending book right here. But out of all these chests, this one's not full. But this one... And this one, out of all those books, there's not one unbreaking book. So, for now, it looks like our elytra is just going to get mending. Let's go ahead and put that on. And actually, should we... Quick charge... Being of Arthropods? We can use that one. There we go. Some mending on it. At least that's better than nothing. I'm already starting to feel better just by doing this. Putting the wings on, getting the chest plate off, and putting the chest plate back where it belongs. In that box right there. So yes, that already feels better. We've got some rockets on us. Now we can start flying around the server whenever we want. I literally just found the shulker box right here laying in my ender chest, and I've taken everything out of it. We got like 2 glass bottles, a little bit of nether wart, some white concrete, and just a few random bits, even some wool. which I've now gone ahead and sorted everything out. And the last bit of stuff that was in that chest was some glass bottles, which I'm going to go ahead and put back in there. But now, I wanted to fly to get into this place. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted that elytra working. And so we've come down into here, because I've got a ton of stuff to clean up in here, which... There they are. There's all the shulker boxes and stuff. I was just about to say, where is it? Looks pretty clean in here. But yes, we've got quite a mess to pick up. All these brown shulker boxes here, these are literally all fish. Here's a box of prismarine that should probably be in my shop. Look at all that glass. There's tons of glass in there. There's tons of glass in this whole area, period. And there's just random bits laid around everywhere. It's pretty much random whatever you choose. There's going to be random bits or something like that. I mean, look at all this. Well, more glass. There were more random bits. There's a bunch of stuff in here that really, yeah, we need to do something about this. There's even stuff over here in these chests. These aren't even shulker boxes. You can't just pick these up. Oh my goodness. This is our old storage system for the Guardian farm, and this thing is still full of items. We need to empty this and actually probably craft all this stuff into some useful blocks. But first, I'm going to need a few shulker boxes to put those in. So I've gone ahead and transferred all the items in from these chests into these shulker boxes. So now we can go ahead and carry that. We're going to go ahead and take up all these chests here and take up all these shulker boxes and take these back to the base, unload them, and then come back and go ahead and craft all those items and put them in all these shulker boxes. Well, with that last shulker box, my inventory is completely filled up with these shulker boxes, so we need to go back to the base, come back, and make another trip, it looks like. Now to go ahead and place all these down on my base and sort them all out. I think the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and load up this trash can filled with all this raw cod, because nobody ever eats this, and it's just taking up a bunch of space in these shulker boxes. Look at that, there's plenty of lapis there. We were looking for some earlier this episode. I noticed we had a bunch of pumpkins in some of those shulkers down there, so I came up here to the melon pumpkin farm, but it's completely full, and I'm thinking we can just go ahead and discard these. This trash can here is taking forever, and it's not that it's slow, it's just that it's slow. So we're going to ramp it up right now, and I think all I have to do in order to do that is if we take these few blocks out right here, we should be able to place in a hopper right there, and then if we come across over here, we should be able to do the same thing here. I'm hoping. Let's see here if we can do this. Go right there. There we go. Alright. Now, that's actually not going to work, but we can do this on this side here. So we can actually go ahead and go just like this. There we go. We'll take out all this redstone here. We'll replace it when we're all said and done. But if we take this redstone here, we can place it on this side. Oh yes, and that's way faster. Way faster. Haha. This shulker box is now empty, and look at this. We've reached our first double chest of shulker boxes. Look at how many shulker boxes we've just obtained just in this one episode. I think to make things even faster still, by making all these to where I don't have to actually manually place them in here. Which, yeah, we don't have anything in there. We don't have anything in there, so I can take this out and put a hopper right there, and that's not going to bother anything really. And if I go like this, I should be able to place hoppers in right there as well. Come across over here. So how many boxes do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8. So that's 3. And I suppose we should probably go up. That's 4, 5. There's 5 right there. And then we'll go like this. 6, 7, and 8. Just like that. There we go. And if we take this, we should be able to go ahead and place these all on top. There we go. Cool. Alright, now if we take all these, we should be able to go ahead and start mass producing, or actually mass trash canning all these items here. There we go. Look at that. I've just come back to the Guardian farm, and the first thing I want to do really is take out all the items out of these chests here and get them all sorted with some of these empty shulker boxes we have in our inventory. Problem is, though, I noticed these upon arrival, and these are like half empty, and I'm not sure why, but then I looked at it, and this is part of my redstone contraption. These are supposed to be full to the brim -1 stack. And if you look over here, that one's the same way, and this one over here I believe would probably be the same way. No, that one's correct. That one's full -1 stack. That's the way it's supposed to be. But I believe these are for my redstone system, and people by the looks of it, had just been taking stuff out of it. That's not cool. Well, we've gone ahead and emptied out all these chests, which is a good thing, and we've also separated out the fish from all the good stuff, because the fish is something that, like I said, we're going to throw away. So we separated all that. And so now we're going to take all these shulker boxes, and I think we're going to go ahead and place them back up into the storage system where they belong. And while we're here, we might as well go ahead and check on this whole thing, make sure everything's running properly. Right, so I've collected everything, so let's go ahead and head on up here. We're going to head up here to the storage area and go ahead and take a look around and see if everything's still working properly. Looks like things are happening. The easiest way to tell is actually in here, which I can tell you right now, things are not going to be working properly. I don't understand why one of these always has a problem. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Did we pick that up? Good. So yeah, but we need to go in here, and yeah, that is not the way it's supposed to be. Let's go ahead and take this here. If we go ahead and go just like that, we should be able to take some of this stuff out. And if we need to just kind of go like this, there we go. And if we go like this again, we should be able to get this out of there. There we go. And then we need to actually click on that, and click on that, and there we go. We got the right item back where it belongs. I've just gone in the back there to check all the redstone, and everything looks like it's working just fine, and I don't know why it keeps breaking, but it's something that I don't quite understand. I've looked on both sides, and there's no redstone finagling with it. Everything should be just fine, but for now, I was actually looking in here, and look at how many shulker boxes we've got of prismarine shards, and not to mention all these shulker boxes all have prismarine shards in them, because we've been loading up all the prismarine crystals up in here. So, once we're done with this, I think it's time for a crafting session. We're going to need to go ahead and craft up more of these blocks. Right, so if we come on over here, I believe it's 5 crystals to 4 shards, so that means that if our whole inventory is full, then we will need 20 stacks of crystals, and the rest of it could be shards. We should be able to make, I think, about 4 stacks of sea lanterns. Yep, I was completely right. We got 4 stacks of sea lanterns there. I just threw one out on accident. Let's go ahead and put these back over here. We need to put these inside the sea lanterns chest. Hopefully fill this thing up, and then we'll probably take these over to the shopping district and go make sure our shop is stocked. Hey, look at that. We're out of shulker boxes on all of our crystals, which is a good sign. That means that we're nearing the end with all of the sea lanterns. Next, we need to actually go ahead and make all the blocks. The prismarine bricks and just the prismarine itself. Haha, look at that. We're out of prismarine shards too, but not without a lot of work. We've been sitting here grinding up all these shards and crystals for around about the past 2 hours, and we're finally done. That's the last bit of stuff that we can craft, so that's awesome. Miss C Plays is over here helping me because she actually needs a few bit of regular prismarine to go ahead and make her base. She's got a little build that she's doing, and she underestimated the size of her build. So we've let her have some prismarine for free, basically, just with the with the help that she's given me. So that's pretty awesome. But now that this is all completed, I believe everything should still be working properly. Everything's still sorted out properly. That's awesome. Okay, so next we need to go ahead and take all these shulker boxes and also clean up down here still. We haven't even done that yet. Yes, I've gone around the entire area and cleaned up all the shulker boxes. There's not even one piece left of cleanup left to do around here in this guardian farm. We've got all the redstone working correctly. We've got all the prismarine shards and crystals crafted up. We've got all those shulker boxes in our inventory, and now we're ready to go back to the base and go ahead and clean up. So now we're back at my base, and listen. It's not making any noise, and that means that all of these should be empty. Yes, they are. Look at these. These are all empty. How awesome is that? We were able to go ahead and get rid of all those items just completely AFK over there at the Guardian Farm and while we were working there. So now we need our shulker boxes back. So I don't really want these to go into the system. So I'm just going to break out the hoppers. And that way we can actually go ahead and break the shulker boxes out too without them being fed into the system. Alright, we've reconfigured the hoppers and gotten rid of all the shulker boxes, and now we've got all these shulker boxes that have all this raw cod from over there at the Guardian Farm. So we're going to go ahead and put this into the system now, and I believe we should start hearing our system going, I would imagine, I think. Is this flowing in? There we go. Okay, I was worried there for a second. Sounds like these things are still draining out, which is good, but we've gotten all these shulker boxes all cleaned up, all those up there cleaned up, and I'm putting the rest back in here right now. We need to go ahead and clean that up there. There we go. Alright, now this is my redstone shulker box. We're going to clean up these hoppers when we're all said and done, and then we'll have all these shulker boxes empty as well, so we can add those to it. So, we need to actually go ahead and take these 3 shulker boxes. These are my prismarine shulker boxes with prismarine, sea lanterns, and prismarine brick in there. We're going to go ahead and take these up to the shopping district and see how my shop's doing. So here we are at the aquatic shop. Let's go ahead and take a look inside and see what we're low on. We have prismarine bricks right here, lag spike 2. There we go. Okay, we're pretty good on prismarine bricks. We're doing pretty good there. How about prismarine? We definitely need to restock on that. Glad we came over here for that. Sea lanterns, this is something that always goes pretty quickly. And cooked cod, still full. Well, we've gone and restocked everything, so I'm going to go ahead and take up these shulker boxes, and then we're going to go ahead and see how much payment we've actually made over the past couple of days. Let's see here. No payment at all? No payment at all. Where did all the Krusty coins go? I wonder how my wood shop's doing. I wonder if it got robbed too, because, I mean, let's see. Birch got taken a little bit. Oak took a hard hit. This thing was full. Spruce. Come on, Spruce. That was full. Jungle is always... That one never gets taken from. Dark Oak. I don't like to restock that one because I don't have a farm for it. And Acacia. Acacia should have some too. And I mean, 1 Krusty coin per 3 stacks? Nothing. Somebody's going through these shops and just taking a bunch of items without paying for it. And I'm sure I had some other Krusty coins in there for some other customers, and they took those too. Well, I've gone ahead and restocked the spruce, the oak, the acacia, and the birch, which is not quite done. This is all the birch that I have left at the base and also at the wood farm. So at some point, it looks like we need to do another wood chopping session over at the wood farm. But for now, that's going to do it for today, guys. I hope you guys did have fun. Episode, we got the entire server clean, and we've got like a whole stack's worth of shulker boxes now. We've got over 54 shulker boxes, which is pretty awesome. And I believe that's Roller Gamer. Roller Gamer is now a Dragon Bro. He just went over there right now and he's found it, and he wants to become a Dragon Bro. And I believe Ted Stickles is going to do the same thing, even though I'm already out of it because I died. But nonetheless, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. And if you guys did, please remember to smack that like button for me. Subscribe if you guys are new, ring that notification bell, and share this video with all your friends. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I'm Broken Bones, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy, everybody.